step.
All right. Enjoy, Lindsay. See you later. Right, guys, let's get warmed up then, yeah. So let's start as always with a little bit of mobility. We're going to start, guys, by getting on the floor this morning. Point down so you can see what I'm doing. Big hands to the floor. Going to have left foot next to the left hand. I'm just going to open up 15 times on that side, and 15 times on the right side.
Can you host me, please, bruv?
I have done, mate, I think.
No.
I've not. Oh, God. No, I've not. You're right. There you are.
Thank you very much. Right, spotlight you. There you go. In your video. Wunderbar. Cheers, bruv.
So that guy's going to just take a knee, just lean forward, try and keep your heel fixed on the floor, get this knee over the toe, and we're just going to twist, like you would in the lunge or twist, to open up this hip here. Nice big stretch. Slowly rotate back to the front, change legs, and then twist away. Open up the other hip now.
Got a team of absolute legends on here today, haven't we?
We have, mate.
Going on.
Come on, guys. Hand on this knee to help you. And back up. Right then. Standing position. Windmills now. Nice wide stance. Hinge forward. 20 windmills, please, guys. And then, guys, 10 can squats, please, once you've done that. Roll the shoulders at the top. Lengthen the hamstrings on the way up. And then 10 leg swings, please, guys. On each leg. So you need to hang onto a wall, something nice and sturdy. A chair, sofa, your partner.
Child.
A child, a sturdy child. Right, guys, I'm going to make sure that you're properly pumped up and prepped for this session. The second section is an absolute beast. Right, so what we're going to do is now we're going to do 10 high knees, and we're going to open up the hips like this. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open right, open left. Well, that done 5 times, please. Let's go. And again. Last one, guys. Then you're going to do 10 star jumps, and then you're going to do 5 floor to reach, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The floor to reach, you're going to lengthen the hamstrings, stretch up 5 times.
Okay.
And back to 10 star jumps. So slight bend in the knee with these, stretching up, and back to 10 star jumps. Last round, guys, and grab yourself a quick drink, and then we'll get stuck into the AMRAP. Woo! Righty-ho then. So, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday, rainy Saturday. So, we've got a 12-minute AMRAP to start us off with this morning. So, as always now, from now on, we're going to be doing a weighted version for those of you who have weights and a body weight version for those of you who don't. So, we're going to do squats to start with, or goblet squats, 15 reps. Now, in AMRAPs, Ash and I tend to make sure that the correct technique is being performed, yeah? So, we're not rushing through these. It's not like a HIIT training one. It's not race against time. We're just going to focus on the technique, making sure it's being performed correctly. Next up, we've got the incline press up or normal press up, or you can give us, if you've got dumbbells or one dumbbell, a floor press for 10 reps. I'll be doing them ones. Next up, we've got a Cossack squat, which is the kind of like the stretchy one where you go from side to side. And to make it harder, if you've got a weight, you can give me a sumo squat, or you could do that with a body weight one as well. Then the last one, guys, little arm accessory. We've got 40 mountain climbers, yeah. 4 exercises, simple but effective. 12 minutes of work, guys. Let's really focus on form this morning.
So what I would do is I'll treat the first set, the first round, as a warm-up set and just sort of follow Ryan. Ryan will slow it down a little bit, just so that you get to grips with the exercises that you're doing. I've put some alternatives, the bodyweight alternatives in. You can do a squat, bodyweight squat. You can do a normal press up instead of an incline one if you want, or on your knees. A Cossack squat or a sumo squat, and then you've got mountain climbers or high knees. It's your choice. So 12 minutes. We're just going to slow it down a little bit for the first round while you get used to the exercises, you get used to working with the weights, and then we'll correct the form, and then the second, third round, we'll just blast it, yeah? Okay?
Right, guys, so if you've got a weight, pick it up now. If not, just do a bodyweight squat. Make sure it's the correct technique, yeah? 3, 2, 1. Right, let's go. So the goblet, you're looking to hold out in front of you, driving the heels into the floor and push it up. On 15 reps of these guys, yeah?
Okay. So when you squat, you goblet squat, just making sure you're driving those heels into the floor. What I'd like to see is a lot of control on the way down. So I'd like to see about 2 to 3 seconds on the way down with a slight pause at the bottom, driving those knees out in the same direction that your toes are in. Okay, you want your feet around shoulder width. Not too wide for this one, because the idea with this exercise is that we target more of the quads than anything else. If you're doing it body weight, just do it the same way. Beautifully controlled on the way down, 15 reps. And then when we've done that, we'll work into our press up. So we've got incline press up. You can do a normal press up. If you want to make it harder, you can add a band to it, or you can give me a floor press if you've got dumbbells. Okay, so we're driving the chest towards the bench or the chair, whatever you're using. Beautifully controlled on the way down, keeping the hips as stable as we can. There should be no break or flex in the lower back and the hips. Chest touching the chair if you can. nice and slow on the way down, and then exploding from the bottom. Okay, so the idea with these exercises is that we want to create as much load and tension through the muscle as possible, so that we engage as much of the muscle, we get stronger.
Shifting from side to side, guys. If you have a weight, you can hold that weight to make it harder.
With this one, it's more of a mobility-based exercise, so you can do a Cossack squat, or you can give me a wide stance squat, a sumo squat. It's your choice. Okay, with a Cossack squat, it's working more the adductor muscles in the inside of the thigh. You'll get a little bit of hip flexors in there as well. And the idea with this one is that you're driving as much body weight onto that heel of the knee that's bent all the way through, and then just shifting that weight, transitioning that weight from side to side. And you pretend that you've got like a roof, a low roof, and you're just sliding your head across that low roof, okay? That low ceiling. Okay. After that, after your squats, your Cossack squats or your sumo squats, whatever you chose to do, mountain climbers or high knees, your choice, okay? So we're 2.5 minutes in. And when we start our next round, okay, if you felt that the weight that you're using is a little bit too easy, a bit too light, if you've got a heavier weight, use a heavier weight, okay? 15 reps, but I still want to see that control all the way through, please. We're still keeping that chest up. We're driving the heels into the floor. We're driving the knees in the same direction as the toes, okay? And remember to breathe as well. So we're bracing the core, breathing in on the way down, just holding it for a second, and then boom, explode up, staying on the heels all the way through, okay? Kim, that's looking brilliant. I like the color of that kettlebell. Lisa, well done. Lucy, well done, okay? So it's important to remember that when we're doing a goblet squat, that the weight is dragging us forward a little bit. We have to keep our chest up and our shoulders back, okay? We've got to keep our chest up and shoulders back. Otherwise, we're going to tilt forward. The back is going to do the majority of the work, and you're going to come onto your toes. We want to stay on our heels as much as possible, please, all the way through, pushing the floor away as we come back up. And again, with our press ups, keeping our hips stable. Okay, there should be no break in your lower back of your hips, keeping everything tight. Chest coming towards a chair, touching the chair with your chest, exploding up and squeezing the backs of your arms, squeezing those triceps. Alison, looking good. Rachel, looking good. Nuala and Louise, let me know we're getting on. If you need anything, just drop me a little message. Claire, looking good. Well done. Joe, looking good. So again, with these Cossack squats, we're driving that heel into the floor. Then we're pushing the knee away. And we should feel it in the bum a little bit as well. If we push hard enough into the floor, we'll feel it in our bum. Okay, so we just come into the 5-minute mark now. Okay, again, rinse and repeat. Yeah, shake it off and we'll go again, yeah? You okay, Alusa?
I just couldn't remember how many reps, but I found it. It's fine.
Okay, no worries, yeah. 15 on the squats, 10 on the press ups, 20 on the Cossack squats, and 40 on the mountain climbers, please. Again, rinse and repeat. Same thing again. Focusing on form, focusing on time under tension. Just means the amount of time that you spend doing the exercise under tension, squeezing everything as hard as we can. So you want to really focus on squeezing those legs when we're squatting all the way through. Nice work, Kath. Well done. Him looking good. Hey, you're looking good. Keep it going. Again, with the press ups, it can be an incline press up, it can be a normal press up, whatever's available. Okay. Just making sure that we're keeping those chests coming towards the chair, towards the floor, keeping the hips stable, slowly on the way down, say 2 to 3 seconds on the way down, a slight pause at the bottom, and then we're exploding on the way up, boom, squeezing at the top, then we're going again, repeating again, rinse and repeat, yeah? Beautiful work, Rachel, well done, Alison, looking good. Nath, well done, mate. It's a very, very posh dumbbell you've got there.
Mustard, isn't it?
Mustard, yeah. I've not said that for ages. It's mustard. Spicy. That's what I say. Spicy. That's what we say in Knutsford, by the way, guys.
May not have the solidified bones of pheasants.
It's $24.95 it is for a lordship. I get to own 5 square foot of land at an estate in Cumbria as well. Might do it. I might do it. The Lord Big Dog.
Oh my God.
Royalty. That way, I wouldn't feel bad about calling everyone peasants.
It's a great playlist, this.
What is it?
Backstreet Boys.
Give over. Not 1995, mate. Okay, driving those knees towards your chest. Extending those legs at the back. If you're doing those mountain climbers, high knees you can do. If you want instead, it's fine. Just make sure that when we're doing our mountain climbers, our hips are stable all the way through, okay? We were 7.5 minutes in. We've got loads of time to go. We can get a couple of more rounds in at least, okay? So again, with those goblet squats, just make sure that we're keeping that chest up. Take a big deep breath, driving those heels into the floor, pushing the knees into the same direction as your toes, okay? Again, once we finish rounds, rinse and repeat, go again. It's not a race. So we're not going to be counting rounds. We're going to be looking at quality of movement, yeah? Again, if you've got a heavier weight, if you think you can manage more weight on some of the exercises, go for it. Yeah, don't hold yourselves back. Again, driving that chest down to the floor, exploding from the bottom.
All right.
Then with that Cossack squat, tendon is the ceiling above, like a low ceiling, and you sort of pushing your head across the ceiling, keeping it at that level. Okay, 3 minutes to go. Again, when we finish, rinse and repeat, just go again. Nice work, Joe, Rachel, well done. Jane, well done. Keeping those hips stable on those press ups. Beautiful work, nice and slow on the way down, and then exploding from the bottom.
Yeah, rock your body. Rock your body. Right, 2 minutes then, guys. Then we're on to the absolute beast of a section. Final minute.
The last minute on this one. Should be able to finish what we're doing. Again, just want to see control with this one, yeah? want to see beautiful control all the way through. Prioritize form over speed. Okay, last 15 seconds. Okay. Time. Well done, everyone. Go and grab yourselves a drink. Just going to get the next session up in the chat box for you now.
Okay, so this section now. Beast of a section we've got here now, guys, right? So we're going to do rep range 30, 20, and 10. Exercises to follow are dumbbell snatch, if you've got one, or kettlebell snatch on each arm, or 60 floor to reach if you don't have any weights. Then 30 burpees. Then we've got 30 weighted dead bugs or normal sit-ups, okay? So do 30 snatches on each arm, and 30 burpees, and 30 weighted dead bugs or sit-ups, and 20 snatches on each arm, 20 burpees, 20 dead bugs, and 10 on each arm, 10 burpees, 10 sit-ups or dead bugs, all right? So we've got 12 minutes again, guys, to try and blast this out. Just try and get as far as you can. I reckon 12 minutes, I reckon we're good for that. I reckon we'll smash it out, yeah? So if you've got heavy weight, guys, go for your heaviest weight, yeah, for the snatches. Really want to challenge you guys today and push yourselves. What I'll do is I'll leave that here so you can all see it, yeah? We'll still see me do the trick.
It's in the chat box anyway if you're struggling to see the board. So starting on 30 reps, you've got 12 minutes of work. We should be able to get it done in 12 minutes. Dumbbell snatches or floor to reach. Okay, 30 reps to begin with, then burpees, then weighted dead bugs or sit-ups. Okay, none of those exercises are waving your flag. Just let me know and I can give you some alternatives.
Right then, guys, get ready. Snatches to start with. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go. Exploding up. Okay. Keeping that chest up when we're doing these snatches, okay? And ideally, if you can pull from the floor, okay? So you want to reset your grip at the floor, okay? And then sat into it, pushing your hips back. We're driving those hips back as if you're pushing a car door shut with your bum. And then exploding from the bottom. Okay, extending that arm at the top. Bringing the bicep towards the ear, okay? So you're pushing in a vertical line. Excellent, well done. Okay, so when we've done our presses, we're going into burpees. You can give me walkouts, you can give me a low to high plank, whatever works for you, okay? Nice work, Claire. Claire's got a barbell. How'd you manage to get a barbell in your ass, Claire?
The barbell snatch.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Why have I used 20 kilograms for this?
30 reps, yeah. Okay. Again, driving those hips back as if you're pushing a car door shut with your bum.
She's at 30 each arm.
Yeah.
Right, 30 each arm, yeah?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay. Jeez. Just keep it going. Just keep it going, yeah? Then driving those hips back, keeping that chest up, and then you're thinking explosive on the way up. It's one movement, yeah? If you struggle with the full movement, then just do like a clean and press type movement or a shoulder press movement if you want. So you can bring the dumbbell up to shoulder and then press it. Whatever you can manage, okay? It doesn't have to be a full snatch.
We're using knife.
We're 2 minutes in. We're 2 minutes in, okay? Just keep it going. 30 burpees, or walkouts or low to high plank if you want to do reduced impact, okay? Nice work, Jane. Rachel, well done. Kath, well done. Helen looking good. Lucy looking good. Keep pushing for me, please. Minty looking good. Keep going. Exploding from the floor. We're still doing our snatches. Kim looking good. Just keep blasting them out, yeah? 30 reps, then we go to 20, then we go to 10, yeah? After your burpees, you got weighted dead bugs or sit-ups. Yeah, your choice. Dumbbells that I've got in my house aren't heavy enough for me to do that with. I might have to go and get one of them 6-litre bottles of cider from the shop and do it with that instead. That'll be heavy enough. What do you think?
Probably, mate, yeah.
Just go to the bottom shelf, get a bottle of the cheapest Winona Rider in the shop. What do you think? Not going to drink it, but you would though, wouldn't you?
Don't drink cider, me, bro.
Oh, it's filthy, man. Not drank cider for years.
Oh, it makes minging.
Oh, it's me. Oh, the worst. Always got the worst hangovers from drinking cider as well. Well done, Yvonne. Kath, well done. Joe, let me know how we're getting on, yeah? Okay, again, with the burpees, just driving that chest to the floor. It can be if you want to make it even more ninja, if you're finding this too easy, give me a press up in between your burpees. Not like anyone should find this easy, by the way, guys. Kim, well done. Minty, well done. Keep going. Claire, well done. Jane, keep pushing. Easy work, yeah? Easy work. Five minutes in. We've got 7 minutes left. Rachel, well done. Let me know if we finish before the 12-minute mark. Nath, well done, mate. Keep pushing. You're still on your 30s, Ryan, yeah?
Yeah.
Well done, Lucy. You got a kettlebell there, Lucy. What is that? A dumbbell or a kettlebell?
It's a dumbbell.
All right, sweet. Go on, Nath. Go on, Nath. Kath, well done. Keep pushing. Back to the top when we've done our 30, yeah? We're doing 20. Jane, well done. Keep pushing. Just make sure that you're pushing your dumbbells or your kettlebells up with the snatches in a vertical line, okay? In a vertical line, because if it goes off to the side, it'll look like John Travolta from Saturday Night Fever, and we don't want that, do we? Well done, Lisa. Keep pushing.
Oh.
5 minutes.
Oh.
5 minutes to go. Katie, well done. Keep it going. Kim, keep it going. With our sit-ups, just make sure that we're pushing those heels into the floor. We want to use as little as your lower back as we possibly can. Like to see a little bit of control as well on that one. If you struggle with 4 sit-ups, you can do a dead bug, you can do a knees up crunch. It's up to you.
Okay. Shoulders.
You all right, mate?
Ugh. Right. Let's go.
20 reps, then 10. Thanks, well done, mate. 4 minutes to go. Is anyone going to finish it? Joe, Newland, Louise, let me know how we're getting on. If you need anything, drop me a little chat box. Did you, Ryan, did you watch last year's MasterChef? Or this year's MasterChef, whenever it was on? Last year's MasterChef. MasterChef Professionals. Did you watch it?
No, I don't think actually.
I ordered a meal last night from one of the finalists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, lives in Charlton. The Caribbean fella.
Nice.
Caribbean food. Yeah, he was nice. He was nice.
That was my favourite food ever, Caribbean.
I get to eat it at least once a week.
Love it, mate. I eat it every day.
Well, Kirsty's Jamaican, ain't she? So I get it at least once a week.
Amazing. We're coming round for the tea, mate.
You're not coming anywhere near my house, mate.
Okay. I'll meet you
For your own safety.
Oh.
3 kids.
Will you beat me down with your shoe?
Club you to death with my shoe. No. My kids will just chat your head off though, mate.
Oh. That's fine.
2.5 minutes. You're more than welcome to come, mate. More than welcome.
Oh, Laura can just talk all night. We can go to the field and play longies with Canelo.
Longies. Play Kerber. Okay, 2 minutes to go.
See if Canelo can get the knack of kicking a ball 40 yards.
Yeah. He kicked my patience 40 yards, mate.
I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm only on 20 here. I'm absolutely dying. You got
Just keep going. Keep going. Yeah, well, you've got a 20-kilo dumbbell, mate.
Yeah, true.
Keep going. I'm not making excuses for you, by the way, mate. You know what I mean?
I should hope not.
I'm not. I'm not an enabler. Go on, Claire. Keep pushing. 90 seconds. What can we do? Are we going to finish or what? Let me know if we finish. Let me know how far we get. Okay. You can give it another 2 minutes if you want, mate.
No. People
Sure.
finish at 12. That's fine.
What do you reckon, everyone? Should we give it another 2 minutes?
If they want to, we will.
Alison's shaking her head there.
Laura,
Helen, what do you think? 2 more minutes? Yeah, Helen's up for anything. Helen's up for anything.
Right then, let's go with 14 minutes.
40 minutes, yeah?
Yeah, we started 2 minutes late.
We'll finish it, yeah? Yeah, we'll finish as much of it as we can at least. Let me know if we finish, yeah? Well done, Yvonne. Nath, well done. Lucy, well done. Keep pushing. Come on, Mintu, well done. Keep pushing. We'll get as much done as we can. Right. Well done, Lucy. Well-deserved rest. Well-deserved wall sit. Oh,
Yeah, wall sit.
You lot, thank you. Wonderful. Okay, we've got 2 more minutes. Kim's done. Well done. 3 finishes. Wonderful. Take a breather if you want. Go and grab yourselves a Bucks Fizz. Or whatever your Saturday morning drink of choice is. For Ryan, it's a bottle of the cheapest Shaun Ryder from the Co-op. White Ace or something. Strip the bark off a tree, that stuff, got it?
It's used with red trout.
Yeah. You stick a bit of Vimto in it there to sweeten it up a bit. Ugh. Okay, got a minute left, yeah? Anyone else finito? Is anyone else done? Mintu's done. Fantastic. Lisa, wonderful. Hey, you're having a belting morning, aren't you? We've still got one more thing to go. "30 seconds. Okay, you're well done. Keep pushing. Whoa, nice one. Okay, 10 seconds. Fine. Okay, right. Take a breather, grab a drink. We've got one more bit to do.
Right then, guys, let's get the board out back. Wow, that was intense. That was mega.
Well done, Ryan.
That felt great.
Capital effort, mate. Capital effort. Well done.
Okay, guys, so next one we're going to do HIIT training now, just to keep that heart rate up, keep the intensity nice and high. I want you guys to go into this day feeling like you've really achieved something. So we've got shoulder taps for 45 seconds. No alternative, just doing straight up shoulder taps. Unless obviously you can't do it, you can give me heel taps. Next one, we have a single arm shoulder press with a dumbbell or a kettlebell, or you can give me walkout instead. Next one, we've got a weighted row. So we're going to use one dumbbell or kettlebell, and we're going to row with it on just on one arm for 45 seconds, then we'll alternate the arm because it's 4 rounds in total, okay? If we can't do any weighted rows, guys, we'll do a renegade row. I'll show you what that is when we get to it. And then we've got banded bridges or normal glute bridges, yeah? So looking to keep ourselves moving, guys. These exercises aren't too difficult, aren't too demanding on our CV system. So I really want you guys to push yourself to do every single exercise in broken, okay? So first one, guys, we've got shoulder taps. So we're down in that press up position, making sure we're not rocking our hips, tapping the shoulders left to right. Okay, time is going on, guys. Get ready, get down.
Okay, you can give me a plank if you struggle with shoulder taps, so you can give me an elbow plank if you want. It's your choice. Okay.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
So shoulder taps or plank, 45 seconds. And then we've got a single arm dumbbell overhead press or walkouts, a weighted bent over row, or a renegade row. And then we've got a banded glute bridge or star jumps. Okay, it's your choice. Or you can give me a normal glute bridge if you haven't got a band. Got 20 seconds. Just make sure we're keeping those hips stable if we're doing those shoulder taps. So we're straightening those legs out and we're engaging the core. So we're squeezing the core all the way through. 10 seconds. Jane looking good. Well done. Yvonne, well done. Kath, well done. Just keep working. Nath, well done, mate. Just keep pushing.
Okay, guys.
And time. Okay. Then we've got a single arm overhead press.
So first, stick to one arm, guys, yeah? If not, you can be walkouts. So just stick to the one arm, this one.
3, 2, and let's go. Okay, so overhead press. Again, bringing that bicep towards the air. I'd like to see a lot of control on this one. So 3 seconds down. And then if you bring it to about ear height, and then extend it all the way to the top, bringing the bicep towards the air, keeping your hips and core stable. So breathing in on the way down, and then we exhale when we get back to the top. Lisa, well done. We've got 15 seconds. We're just sticking to the one side, and then on the next set, we'll change arms, yeah? 10 seconds. And keep everything as stable as we possibly can. Beautifully controlled on the way down. 2, 3, rest. Okay, we've got a bent over row now. Okay.
Make sure that we're moving forward and we're rowing this towards our hip, yeah? Again, single arm, guys. If you want to hang on to a wall for stability, you can do.
Yeah, use a wall or a chair or a settee for stability. Okay, so single arm row, 3, 2, and let's go. Okay, so if you notice what Ryan's doing, he's driving his dumbbell towards his hip. Okay, he's allowing his shoulder on the way down to swoop down, to droop towards the floor, and that's going to fully lengthen his lat muscle, which is the muscle we're targeting, the muscle that basically sits underneath your armpit and connects into the center of your back. Stretching out, looks like a big triangle. And we're going to squeeze all the way through. We're squeezing at the top for a second, driving that dumbbell towards the hip, squeezing, and then stretching at the bottom. Stretch, 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 pull, pull, and squeeze, and time. Okay. We've got a banded glute bridge, or you can give me star jumps if you prefer to push your heart rate up a little bit. Okay, your choice. 3, 2, and let's go. Again with our banded glute bridge, pushing our knees out to the side, just to ensure that we're engaging as much as the of your bum as you possibly can, pushing that rib cage down, flattening the back out of the bottom, pushing your hips up and squeezing your glutes at the top. Keep your knees pushed out. Okay, that's gonna ensure that tension's on your glutes, on your bum at all times. Kim, well done. Alison, well done. Just keep pushing for me. We've got 10 seconds.
Wow. Beastie Boys are on now.
Time. Okay.
Three to go.
Back into shoulder taps or plank, your choice. Okay, it can be elbow plank. Absolutely fine. 3, 2, and shoulder taps again. That high plank position, straighten those legs out. We want to keep your hips stable. Okay, so you're going to push them down, flattening your back out. Opposite shoulder with your hand, keeping everything as stable as you can. There should be no rotation through the hips at all. Okay, keep everything straight, everything stable. Single arm overhead press after this one, but we're going to change sides. Okay, so you're going to do the other side. If you did your right arm last side, we're going to do your left arm on the next side. Okay, 15 seconds.
No way.
3, 2, and time. Okay, so now we've got single arm overhead press. Grab your dumbbell.
On the other arm this time, guys, yeah?
Yeah, opposite side to what you did. And 3, 2, and let's go. Okay, so dumbbell at ear height, and you want to be turning your palm away from you. Okay, as you press the dumbbell up, turn the palm facing away from you. Okay, so you're facing forward, palm facing forward, pushing that dumbbell towards the ear, your hand on your hip for stability. Okay, you want to keep everything in its natural alignment. So you're not tilting forward or backwards or to the side, keeping everything in your natural alignment. Slowly on the way down, I want to see beautiful control and creating as much tension on your shoulder as you possibly can, all the way through. Beautiful work. Extending at the top. Bicep towards the air. 3, 2, and time. Okay, so now we've got our weighted bent over row again. Opposite sides. Dumbbell row. Using a wall, a settee, anything for stability if you need to. In 3, 2, and let's go. Okay, so now, again, pulling the dumbbell towards the hip. 2 seconds at the top for me, please, making sure that we're squeezing all the way through. Pushing that elbow up, drooping that shoulder over at the bottom as the dumbbell's coming down. Again, that way we're fully engaging the lats, we're fully stretching those lats out, okay, which is the goal. You want to get as much range in movement through this exercise as we possibly can. The whole point with this exercise is that we put the lats under as much tension as we possibly can by squeezing at the top, squeezing as hard as we can at the top. We've got 5 seconds, 3, 2, and time. Beautiful work. Okay, so now we've got our banded glute bridge or star jumps or normal glute bridge, whatever you choose to do. 5 seconds in 3, 2, and let's go. Okay, so driving those heels into the floor, pushing the hips up, pushing the knees away, squeezing your bum at the top, hands by the side, driving and squeezing all the way through, please. Excellent work, well done. Jane looking good, Rachel looking good, keep working. If we're doing star jumps, just keep it going. Just keep it going. Pushing, 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 and squeezing at the top, yeah? Driving those knees out and squeezing at the top. Louise, well done. Nuala, well done. Just let me know if you need anything. And time. Okay. So back to the top. We're in our shoulder taps or we're in our plank. Whichever you choose to do, it's your choice. Don't let me tell you what to do, yeah? Okay, shoulder taps in 3, 2, and let's go again. Stable through the hips, straighten that back out, pushing your hips down slightly. Opposite hand to shoulder, squeezing everything, squeezing your abs, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your legs. Everything's being squeezed. Okay, we got 30 seconds. And I want beautiful control all the way through. Should be no rotation through the hips at all, keeping everything straight as possible. You know what Bo was doing yesterday, Ryan?
Hey?
You know what Bo was doing yesterday in the session? Instead of a front raise, he was doing a dab. You remember that? 3, 2, and time. Okay. And then we've got our single arm overhead press again, going back to the first side. Going back to the first side, yeah? What you say?
I didn't hear what you said then, mate. I was on the floor.
A dab. He was doing a dab. Okay, let's go.
A dab.
Pushing that bicep again towards the ear. Okay, keeping everything as stable as we possibly can. As stable as we possibly can. So keeping everything straight without leaning forward or backwards or to the side. Driving your bicep towards your ear, fully extending your arm at the top. Control on the way down. I'd like to see 2 to 3 seconds on the way down, bringing the dumbbell or your kettlebell to about ear height, and then we're pushing again, okay? If we bring it too low, we're going to use too much of our rotator cuff. It can be quite uncomfortable. For some, it can be quite painful. 5 seconds in 3, 2, and time. Okay, where are we now? Weight is bent over row again, going back to that first side. In 3, 2, and let's go. Okay, so same again, driving that elbow towards the hip, pulling and squeezing all the way through. And then we're fully lengthening the lat by drooping our shoulder down and sort of almost rotating through it as well. Almost rotating through it, like what Ryan's doing. Big squeeze at the top, almost rotating, big squeeze at the top. So we're squeezing all the way through. Pull, 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 squeeze as hard as we can, okay? Keeping the hip straight. Should be no rotation at the top. If we rotate at the top, we're not hitting the muscle correctly. Big squeeze, 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 squeeze all the way through. Pull, 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 squeeze, squeeze, pull, and squeeze. 3, 2, and time. Okay. Now we've got our banded glute bridges or star jumps, and then we've got one more set. Then we're going to do a little warm down, a little stretch off. 3, 2, and glute bridges with the band, without the band, or star jumps. It's your choice. It's up to you. Again, driving and squeezing at the top, pushing the heels into the floor. Give me 2 seconds at the top, pushing those knees out if you've got a band on. You want to create as much tension through the glutes as you possibly can. Pushing the rib cage down when our bum touches the floor, that flattens the back out, it engages the pelvis more. driving and squeezing at the top, pushing those knees out. 3, 2, and time. Now we're back to the top for the final round. We've got our shoulder taps or your plank, whichever you want to do, your choice. Final round.
Final round, guys. Come on, smash it.
Keep everything focused on form. 3, 2, and let's go. Keeping everything stable. No rotation through the hips. Touching that opposite shoulder. Squeezing everything. Remember, we're squeezing our arms. We're squeezing our legs. The core. The opposite side. Straightening those legs out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And minimal rotation through the hips, please. Well done, Yvonne. Calf, well done. Go, well done. Keep working for me, please. Claire, well done. Just keep pushing. Lisa, well done. We've got 10 seconds. And then we're going to go into our overhead press. Again, going back to the second arm now, yeah? And time, okay?
Right. Back to that right or left arm, guys, whichever you finish with. We're on. 2, 1. Let's go.
Okay, so nice work. Pushing the elbow up, bicep towards the air. Control, control, control to air height, yeah? It only needs to come to air height. If it comes too low, then we're using too much of the rotator cuff. It can become quite painful. We're taking tension away from the shoulder. We want to keep tension on the shoulder at all times, all the way through, okay? Gauging every single rep, pushing the bicep towards the air. Control, 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 and explode from the bottom. Beautiful work. And time, well done. Okay, bent over row. In 3, 2, and let's go. Pull and squeeze. Okay, so we want to keep no rotation through the hips. It's all squeezing at the top, yeah? Rotate on the way down, but on the way up, I want to see a big squeeze. A big squeeze. You're pulling the dumbbell towards the hip, pulling the elbow towards the hip, squeezing all the way through. We're pulling and squeezing, yeah? Pull, 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 and squeeze. And I want to see a bit of control on the way down, yeah? We're not just allowing the dumbbell to drop. We're controlling it on the way down. We're keeping tension on the lats, yeah? Whenever we're targeting a muscle, whenever we want a muscle to grow or to develop, we want to create as much tension through it as we possibly can. And time, okay?
Last one, guys. Last exercise, yeah? Wow.
3, 2, and let's go again. Bands or without bands or star jumps, it's your choice. Final exercise, final round. We're going to do a little bit of a warm down. And then you can enjoy your weekend.
Ten seconds, guys. And time there. Okay, guys, jump up for me. Let's start the warm down with 10 leg swings, please. Nice and big, nice and slow. Let's go for some body rotations, guys. Okay. How did you guys find that second section? That was absolutely brutal. So much fun though to train you guys this morning. So thank you for joining us. Go to a shoulder stretch, guys. Get these shoulders stretched off, yeah? They've taken a right good battering today. And across. Other side. You guys can go 10 shoulder circles forwards, 10 backwards. Let's go for a quad stretch now then, guys. Change. Hamstrings then, guys. You're gonna have feet close together, hinge forward, and reach down. Keep that back straight though, yeah, not let it drop and round up like that. Nice and straight, just hinge forward. I'm just gonna bring the left foot forward a tad. Stretch it, softly bend the right knee, and then lift the toe off the floor. Nice hamstring and calf stretch there, and reach down to that toe pointing up. Drag it back, put the foot forward, softly bend left knee, lift the toe off the floor. Nice hamstring and calf stretch. Okay guys, that'll do us there. Thank you so much for joining us as always. Lovely to have so many of us on.
Well done, everyone.
Thank you.
Cracking session, that. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a lovely
Thanks,
weekend.
Rachel, Alison, Claire, Yvonne, Helen.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks very much. Katie, thank you. Kim, thank you.
See you later, everyone. Bye, Kim. Bye,
Thanks,
Kate.
everybody.
Bye,
Thank
Bye,
you.
Rachel.
I'll see you later. Go and have
See
a
you
top
later.
day.
Right, Ash, have a
Right,
mint
dude.
day, buddy.
I'll see you in the morning, mate. Take care.
Take care, bud. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.